Well, good morning, Wizards. Let's go ahead and get this stream going. It's Kimmy Say, and I am back with Kieran Sandhammer, and we are ready to do some Wizard 101 today. Oh, yeah. So hopefully everybody's doing quite well. I know I'm doing quite well. I'm excited to be back. Had a big headache yesterday, otherwise I might have streamed yesterday morning. I tried to do it on Saturday mornings, but boy, my head was pounding. I don't think I even got out of bed until last night, but I feel much better today. I'm super excited to be here streaming today. So we got our balanced wizard like normal. We got Kieran Sandhammer. He's level 38. That is, yeah, that's where we left off last time. And so let's do a quick rundown on where our wizard is since the last stream, because I often try to take care of a few things in between streams, such as getting side quests taken care of and such. So let's just do a spec here on our wizard as of this point. So our health is now back over 2,000. Our mana is now up to 165, and I'm going to tell you why we were able to get such a boost in mana now that we didn't have. Experience is good. Training points, gold, still about the same. Crown's about the same. Still no arena tickets, but I haven't really done any PvPing, so that's no surprise there. And my energy's in good shape because I went ahead and did some farming before I came online here. So let's take a look. Damage is still the same. I get plus 31 for my balance spells, which is fantastic, and I get plus 10 for everything else. Resistance, I'm getting 5, 3, and 5 on my elemental stuff. On life and death, I get good resistance on both of those. Just no resistance for myth or for my balance spells. And luckily enough, I don't mess with any of the shadow stuff yet. Okay, now in accuracy, I do got the plus 8 on accuracy, which is from the Zeus stuff, which is really good because I didn't have that before. And actually, I noticed, like in the last stream, hey Chris, how's it going? On the last stream, I was actually having a lot less fizzes, so this accuracy is really good to have. And now, if we go ahead and check up on this, we still have the same critical rating of 20. Still getting the same 22 and 16 on my healing in and out. And my power pips, though, have gone up to 60%. So now I've got 60%. I'm doing great, Chris. Thank you for asking. Except for yesterday. I had a really horrible headache. Otherwise, I probably would have been streaming some yesterday. But thanks for letting me know. I appreciate you asking there. So that's where I'm at. Now, why do I have such a big mana boost? Well, I was training my pet, my Beastmaster's Eagle, and I got a new talent called Mana Gift, and that gives me plus 71 for my mana, which is fabulous. That really helps out a lot. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. Thanks, Chris. And so that gives me a little more confidence going into these dungeons, because I noticed last time when I went up into the left side and the right side of Big Ben, my mana was starting to go low a lot quicker, and it's probably because when I am casting some of my big spells, such as when I am casting my big spells, such as Judgment, I'm actually casting that almost like at 8 or 9 pips. And when you start casting a few of those in a row to get rid of things, you notice that really starts knocking down on your it really starts draining your magic really quick. So it's good. It's really good to have that larger mana pool to pull from. Okay, so anyways, where we left off is we are on our last mission here. We've got to finish out Big Ben and go stop Moriarty. So let's go ahead and get started with that.
Work.
Opposite. Okay.
Now that you've freed the counterweights, the doors of Big Ben Clock Tower should open to you.
Fantastic.
Moriarty had disabled the lifts, but now you should have access to the very top of it. Our hopes lie with you to stop Moriarty in time and halt his fiendish intent. Good luck, wizard.
Okay, excellent. So we are on the case here. Okay. Now, I'm trying to remember, is this like 4 or 5 levels? It's one of those it's one of those multi-fight dungeons where you just go tower after tower after tower. So I'm trying to remember how many there are. I don't really remember. It'll be okay. What I do want to do is I want to stop and I want to take hand. Like, notice I got 2 connivers right there, and they're both balanced. So I'm going to stop and make sure that I have the right types of defenses going in. Now, let's see here. Let's go to my cards here, because I think, you know what? I really should have picked up some tower shields. I didn't, but I really should have picked up. Yeah, I got 1 tower shield. 1 tower shield. Well, okay. It's there if I need it. let's go. Let's just go ahead and take care of these guys. I've got all my potions up, so we're just going to tear through them, right? Okay, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and at least put on some of these. They might be handy. And we're going to go ahead and knock these guys out of the way. So, it's been a great morning so far. It's nice. I can see the sun out, which for the last few days has really been kind of rainy and everything, so that's kind of nice. What else has been going on? Well, it's the end of the weekend. Yeah, I missed one of my weekend days yesterday, but, you know, with the whole stay home type of thing going on now, I don't know if I've noticed a whole lot of... It kind of feels like I've been on the weekend for a few days now, so it's kind of strange. It's kind of like my spring break never really ended, except for those 2 days I went in to go ahead and get stuff planned for school and stuff. So, yeah, it's a really weird feeling not having to get ready for school tomorrow morning. Now, what I'll probably do tomorrow is I probably will go in to the school so I can make some calls home to some of my students to make sure that they are on top of what needs to get done. As far as assignments and stuff, because not everybody's responded or started the assignments online that I sent out on Friday. So it's going to be a week of me calling parents probably a few hours every morning. That'll be okay. I'll just go to my room up at the school. It's an excuse to get out of the house, you know, and I can sit there at my school phone and just give them a buzz and make sure everybody's doing okay. I want to make sure they're all doing well, because it's different. It's different having to sit at home and, you know, self-regulate yourself and make sure you're, you know, doing your assignments and, you know, yeah, see that resistance on those guys. That's going to be kind of painful here while I get these guys out of the way. Also, if I don't get any good spells, it's going to slow me down too. Yeah. So anyway, so that's kind of what I have plans for this next week. You know, I'm kind of looking at different woodworking projects too, because since I'm going to have extra time at home after I finish cleaning up the. Right now we have a leak in our bathroom, and that's one of the things I'm going to be doing today and tomorrow. Is I'm going to be finding that leak and hopefully sealing that thing up so we don't have any more water issues, which will be great. You know, my wife will be extremely happy once I get all that fixed. You know, so you got to keep the women in the house happy, because if they're not happy, they tend to make sure nobody else is happy. You know, so if we can keep them happy, that works a whole lot better. Have I played a game called Stardew Valley? No, but my daughter has it on the computer. She loves it. I have looked at it. I've watched her play with it, but I haven't tried it. You know, maybe I should try it. I've never actually played Stardew Valley, so it would be a brand new experience for me. Oh, you love it too, Chris? I will have to check it out then. I know she enjoys it. She's had a lot of fun playing it, and I know I can use her copy, so that's. I don't think she would have any problems with that at all. So I might look at that game. I'm always looking for another game to go ahead and stream and add on, something that would be fun, that would kind of follow along in the types of things that I play. Like, I know she's played Stardew Valley a few times, so I know that game is replayable to an extent. I'm not sure how replayable it is, whether the storylines change all that much or not. It does remind me of some classic 8-bit games I used to play back on my Nintendo when I was a lot younger.
Say, can you act as a distraction?
Uh-huh.
I can make my way up to the maintenance areas if you take the elevators.
You got it.
I'll see if I can get ahead of them.
So, yeah, that'd be something cool to check out. Oops, I got sucked into that quick, didn't I? And I didn't get a chance to put any shields up. Okay, no worries. I got a healing right here, right out of the bat. So let's go ahead and get rid of our street sweeper first. I'll be able to nail him second shot. I mean, it looks like he's going to, cast a trap on him. That's no problem. Very cool. Yeah, she likes that game a lot, and maybe I'll play it. Maybe that'd be something fun to watch. I haven't watched a lot of Stardew Valley streams, so I don't know what they're like, if they're fun to watch or not. So, actually, let's go ahead and clear some of these out, because I am going to need to do some healing this round, because I'm at 1207. Very good. So everybody who's stopping and check out the stream, thank you so much. I appreciate you checking out the stream. I am working my balance character, and his name is Kieran Sandhammer. We are working him all the way from 0 to 130, and right now we are on our last level here in Marleybone. It's taken us about 2 weeks worth of streams to get here. I'm only focusing on main quests. I'm not doing any side quests. I don't want those. I want something bigger than that. Okay, so that is what's going on if you're just hopping in, if you haven't seen the stream before. Hopefully you guys are having a great Sunday morning. I know it's really nice out where I'm living, so it's nice and good temperature outside. I know the sun was out earlier. So, you know, I'm really having a great start to my week after yesterday. I pretty much had a 10-hour headache, so I was like, you know, in bed most of the day. But now I'm all up, I'm rejuvenated, I'm excited, I'm happy to be out and about. So hopefully everybody is doing well today. Thank you so much for stopping on the stream. Also, just a reminder, I do stream Minecraft as well, so I'll have a Minecraft stream later on today. I'm actually in the process of moving that stream up earlier so I can spend the evening with my family on Sundays. So, if you want to catch some more gameplay, you can catch me playing Minecraft on my SMP server called Kimise Craft. And if you want to see what we've been doing, you can go check my YouTube channel out at Kimise Gaming on YouTube. And check out my Let's Play series. I've got 2 seasons of Let's Play. We are on the second world in Season 2. And we'll actually be getting ready to start a new world here. We'll call it Season 3 probably in about 2 months or so. We're just kind of waiting on Mojang to go ahead and get 1.16 baked and ready to expand. That's the only thing we're kind of waiting for now. Okay, there we go. Great bird. This bird's really starting to pay off. You know, a good pet is worth it. Oh, I get 2 cards of those now? That's fascinating. I thought I just used one. Very cool. Alrighty, I don't need the Mander. Let's see here. I could use that, but then I'll blow out all that other stuff. Let's go ahead and put another set of shields on, and hopefully I will pull out a Judgment so I can stomp this. Oh, you know what? I should be, like, healing. I'm glad I noticed. I started talking too much. Excited to see so many viewers be popping on, and, you know, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a couple healing spells going while I'm waiting. Yeah. This way I don't have to hope that the next level is going to have wisps or anything. So, ooh, nice. See, you know, having a critical bonus on your gear, and I'm getting that right now from my pet. You know, usually, I've never seen criticals at this level of the game, so it's kind of funny when I see a critical pop up with this wizard, because I shouldn't be getting criticals at least for another, let's say 12 levels. Yeah, 12, 13 levels or so. Kind of funny. That was kind of nice. Critical heal. Okay, well, let's see here. Well, I'm going to wait one more turn. Let that healing do one more spin of magic. Yes, there it is. I knew he would cast a big one on me. Okay. Okay, it's time to finish him. Let's go ahead and do this thing. So very good. So yeah, so that's what's been going on with me, and that's what I'm having fun doing right now. So this has been a pretty good day. Pretty good day so far. So what's been going on with you guys? You know, I know that it's hard to get out and do things. The movie theaters are shut down in some areas. They're asking you not to go to public beaches. Some places have shut down the beaches, which is amazing to me. You know, I mean, shut down a beach, but what you're gonna? Oh, yeah. I guess I really didn't have to worry about the. Look at that. Look at all that. Yeah, mostly everything's closed. I know around here mostly everything is. You really can't get out and do anything. They don't want you just getting out for whatever reason.
Blimey, those were a lot of stairs for me.
I bet you they were.
Well, I'm not as young as I once was.
That's why I took the lift.
There's no way I could have helped fight. I tried to get ahead of them, but they've blocked off the stairs.
No problem.
You'll have to continue on your own from here.
Okay.
I'm sorry I was of no use.
And what does Jack Thistleby want?
Take this key. I overheard one of the thugs saying that this key will open up the chest in Big Ben. Meowie Artie stores supplies to replenish his henchmen in those chests. Those supplies will help you to make it to the top of Big Ben.
That sounds good to me. Let's keep going, because we want to get to the top. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, hey, we got some ice guy. Oh, an ice guy and a kettlehead. Okay, not a problem. It looks like I have the right shields loaded up, so we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and get rid of... Yeah, I don't think I really have anything that's going to help me out here. I'll throw a couple more ice shields in there just in case. Alrighty, so let's do this thing. Very good. Yeah, I haven't got it. We got to, like, for instance, they didn't close the movie theater until Wednesday morning here. So me and my brother, we went out and caught one last movie before that was shut down this week. We went to go see Bloodshot with Vin Diesel, which is a old comic, I guess, anti-hero or something, from Valiant Comics back in the 90s and stuff. My brother actually has the first 5 issues of that comic. Pretty interesting. Yeah? Yeah, they're closed for a while. It's amazing that never seen anything like this. And, I haven't been around all that long, but I've been around for a few years, and all through the 80s and the 90s, all the way up till now, never seen anything like this where, they felt it necessary for everything just to shut down the way it has and keep everybody at home. And I'll tell you what, this couldn't have happened, 20 years ago. It wouldn't have happened 20 years ago. It's really kind of amazing when I sit here and think about it all, because we didn't have the dynamics of being able to work from home the way we do now, and being able to do education the way we do now. So, none of this. Heck, even if we went 10 years ago, we didn't really have the mechanisms in place to do this way. So it's really, really amazing, how things have changed and how we can actually handle it as a society in a situation like this where we can all stay home. So it's pretty different, And I'm not really that old. I mean, I graduated in the 90s. I went to college in the 90s. So I'm not super old, but I know for some of you guys, that's like ancient times. So no biggie there. Let's see here. I've got him trapped up pretty good. Let's go ahead and add one more, and then we'll finish him off. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting, Things we're doing now, things we're able to do now, and still continue to work and function was not a possibility. It was not a possibility 20 years ago, and even worse, like 30 years ago. Nice. Love that pet. Great pet. Okay, let's finish him off now. Ooh, yeah, I can always go back and get something. Okay, so one of the things I know I gotta watch for, because there's gonna be a puzzle up here pretty quick. And maybe I should have already been watching for it. I tend to be like that. I tend to miss things. Ooh, check it out. He gave me a blade, a dragon blade. Very nice. Too bad it's not useful. A little bit late there, but we're gonna say good girl anyways. Good girl. Appreciate that. Every little bit she helps. So see how the sun's lit up? That's going to be important for a puzzle coming up here pretty quick. Yeah, there is? Huh, that's not true. Oh, well, that sucked me in pretty quick there. No worries at all. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. Pop that one real quick. Yeah. I didn't know that, actually. I usually had to go back and relook at the puzzles. I'm going to look for that this time. See, because I noticed the other day when I was there, when I was in was it Knight's Court? No, it wasn't Knight's Court. It was the other one. We had to figure out the puzzle to open up the doors with Watson. That if you look at it, you got the puzzle at the end, but then you got back to the doors. They had it on the wall beside you, anyways. Yeah, so you'd have to go back and look. It's like, okay, I'll go look. Balance blade. Let's add that in. Everybody who's stopping in, check out the stream, thank you very much. I'm just having a good old time here, working my way through Big Ben, so we can move on to Mushu. Who likes Mushu? What are your favorite worlds, guys? I think I was asked last time. We are actually sitting in one of my all-time favorite worlds of Wizard101, which is Marleybone. I've always liked the steampunk attitude, the old England, what do you call it? The old England and Victorian sensibilities of it. I love the little worlds. I love the way the cats all look and everything. I've always enjoyed this world a lot more. Well, not a lot more, but as one of my most favorites, What are some of your favorite worlds in Wizard101? I know we're getting ready to hit a pop one. You know, I'm just going to zap him and get rid of that shield. And then I can go ahead and... Oh, yuck. Okay. Probably Mushu. So Chris says his favorite's Mushu because it's the fastest. Really? You think you go through Mushu pretty fast? I think Barleybone's pretty quick, actually. I guess I'm going to find out how fast I can get through Mushu here pretty quick. Let's see here. It did feel like, though, when I was up there and doing the whole Newgate, the prison, and all that stuff up there, it seemed like Side Quest City up there. You know, I'll have to say that. It seemed like it was Side Quest City up there. They're just, the side quests just went on and on and on and on for this. Yeah, Mushu is a lot of talking. Mushu's nice, though. I mean, it's really well laid out. The storyline's a lot of fun, I think. Thank you so much. I appreciate the following, Shockwave Bomb. That's awesome. How are you doing today? Do you have a favorite world, too? We've been talking favorite worlds here on here in Wizard101. You know? So, pretty cool stuff. You know, like I was saying, I like Marleybone. Chris likes Mushu because he can move through it pretty quick, which I understand. I like Mushu because it was always really pretty and had a whole different type of look from the other three worlds that we had been on. You know, no, it's kind of funny whenever I ask that question to anybody, I hardly ever hear anybody say, ooh, Azteca is nice too. I hardly hear anybody ever say, oh, I really like Krokotopia. I think Krokotopia is probably on the lowest spectrum from almost anybody. Yeah, it's a good thing I threw a heal on there. Okay. Yeah, Mustra as Azteca. Azteca, for as far as jungle, it is a super cool world. The whole design of Azteca, I just think is really, really cool. From one thing to the next, all the jungles, all the trees. You never understood the storyline for Krokotopia? Well, the storyline for Krokotopia, yeah, I'm soloing Big Ben. The solo line, the line for Krokotopia is kind of like a combination of some old adventure movies. That's the storyline for Krokotopia. Like, you know, you got stuff from like The Mummy, if you've ever watched the Mummy series, stuff from Indiana Jones in there, stuff from the Jewel of the Nile. So I mean, they pulled together a whole bunch of funny little quirks and storylines to create the Krokotopia storyline, which is really kind of fascinating. So I guess if you've ever watched a lot of those movies, the Krokotopia storyline gets way more interesting. Like in the Throne Room of Fire, or like when you're doing the map room, that whole map room is all Indiana Jones right there. So it's I don't know. I guess if you're like me, I've seen all those movies and I've really enjoyed them. It was just a lot of fun. To me, it's a lot of fun going through Krokotopia and experiencing all the little things that they added to it that from those movies and such. That's something that I always thought was really fun about Krokotopia. Yeah, I'm soloing Big Ben, having a good time too. It's just taking a moment to get through it. I forget how many levels. I think it's what, six levels or so before you finally get to the top. It is a grind, but it's not so bad. I don't mind soloing Big Ben. Okay, I think we're ready to get rid of this guy, and I guess we'll just. Yeah, good. Glad you wasted on a trap because I'm about to stomp you like the bug you are. Go for it, Justice. I mean, not Justice. Judgment. Judgment. Sometimes English is extremely hard for me in the morning, so, you know, if you'll give me a moment, I'll make sure I'll be on top of it. Okay, so we had a sun, and there is the Raven. Yeah, we'll call it the Raven. Can I take these guys without... I think I can. Oh, don't worry, Shockwave. I've got this. I've got this taken care of. A lot of my experience, especially with why I'm playing balance, is I've never had a balanced character before, and so one of the things I'm doing is I'm playing as much of it without anybody carrying me through things as I possibly can, because I really want to experience using a balanced character, the ins and outs of the balanced character, which strategies to use when fighting, which spells to work with, and so, like, you know, the only time I've actually taken a hand up was when I was farming the rest of my Zeus gear, because that dungeon's tough on the best of days at a level in your level 30s. So I wanted to, I took the hand up on that just so I could finish that out a little bit quicker. But for right now, yeah, I plan to solo by myself at the moment, and as I move up, you know, I'll definitely be looking for people who have similar level characters, because it goes a lot quicker, especially when you start getting to Winter Tusk and up, to work that with a partner. I mean, it's soloable, but it's a lot easier if you have a partner you're working with. Okay, I think I have enough to knock this guy out. Very, very good. But I appreciate it, Shockwave Bomb. Thank you so much for the checkoff there and the help. I do appreciate that. Awesome. Okay, well, good thing I put my shields up there. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. Yep. Let's get rid of this balanced clockwork. Very good. Ooh, you have a level 47 storm if you catch up. Well, the way I've been going, I'll probably be there in a few days. You know, I've been getting a lot done. Because I'll definitely have another stream on Monday and maybe Tuesday if things are going well and it looks like I have enough time in my day to do that. Ooh, that gearhead has quite a bit of health that I didn't notice there. Let's go ahead and make sure we have enough space coming on. That's awesome. Well, I'll keep that in mind, Shockwave. If you haven't, you can always find the links to my Twitter and Instagram, and you know, I usually always throw out a thing if I'm doing an unscheduled stream, kind of like I'm doing this morning. I always go ahead and post on any of those. So if you want to see when I'm going live, just in case I do an unposted stream, because I do those. In fact, this is an unposted stream for my schedule. That's the best way to catch that or get notified when I go online. So that'd be awesome. And hopefully I'll be up there pretty quick. Okay, I need to get a shield up. Okay, I'm not going to lose to this guy. Okay, that's fine. We can do this. We can do this. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a shield up. Then we'll go and throw some heals up, and we'll get myself back looking healthy again. There's about one thing I'd like my pet to have is a Maycast healing spell, but I didn't get one with her so far. I still have to train her a couple times, and I think I have one more talent that she'll earn, and she's only earned like a couple of the ones I was expecting. So I'm kind of excited what that last talent might end up being. It could be something that's not very useful, but it could be something that could be extremely useful. So, you know, I need to train her some more today before the double pet experience rewards go off, because it's the perfect time to get her trained, especially since I'm, I think Epic's the next level for me to get her up to. So that would be good. That's about the one thing I would love for this pet to have, is to have a Maycast heal somewhere. But I do like the fact that she does have all the the Dragon Blade, the Maycast Dragon Blade, and she gives me the other blade to use as well. Okay. You know, I could probably knock this guy out right now, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's see if we can't finish him off. Do love Judgment. Judgment is an excellent spell. Oh, of course he's going to hit me with one of those. Thank goodness I got the shield up before that came down. Yeesh. That's okay. We're in good shape. Well, there we go. That's okay. I can do it again. We're still good. Still good. Okay. Now we'll finish him off. That's funny. That's the first fizz I've seen for a while, because, you know, like last stream, I don't think I fizzed hardly at all. I was getting all those spells, popping them out one by one, and that's because of all the bonuses on the gear that's giving me the extra aiming percentage. That's fantastic. Hey, everybody who's just stopping in to check out the stream. I am right now working through the last thing on Marleybone. Oh, it's the milk. I am not going to spill the milk because I do not want that extra fight. Okay, so there's... And... Okay, so let's see here. I think... Yeah, I think I got to go ahead and do this. That way I know what I'm getting into here. Oh, and... Yeah, that wasn't smart. I forgot to check my spells. Ah, well, it's typical play strategy. Don't check your spells before you jump in, you know. So that's okay. I just gotta go. I think I can knock one of these out here after the next round. Yeah. So what do I get rid of? Do I get rid of the life guy or do I get rid of the ice guy? That's the choice. O'Leary Rowdy, or a brown recluse. Ooh, I didn't get as many as I thought I would. Okay, let's go ahead and put on a shield. Maybe I should have done that first. Well, I do appreciate them coming in with the 1-pip spells. Thank you, brown recluses. That's nice of you. The tough thing about the brown recluses, they'll start throwing armors on thing if I'm not quick enough to get rid of 1 or 2 of them, and then that just means I gotta fight a little harder. But that's okay. That's not a problem. Oh, so, you got a question? Well, it's always open for questions. Shockwave, what's your question, sir? Or ma'am? I'm not sure if it's a sir or ma'am, but go ahead and show me your throw out your question there. Okay. We'll get rid of him. Yep. Okay, so, question incoming. Of course, any of you guys, if you're on stream, if you want to ask me a question, throw it out. I love talking to you guys. That makes the game a lot more fun. Can I help and blade and tag the hits while you're hitting? Well, I'm going to try to get through here first, but, you know, perhaps Shockwave Bomb. You know, I just don't want to take away from me experiencing the wizard. You know, I'm that person that likes to hit and kill things. You know, because I think that's a lot of part of the fun of the game. You know, is going through and experiencing the whole fight. Sometimes they take longer than normal, but maybe when we jump, I don't know. I got to think about that, Shockwave. That's a good question, and it might be a good reason to. I mean, definitely wouldn't mind having you come on in, but I got to think about that. Because I like working through these, especially anything pre-Dragonspire, you know, or under Dragonspire. Nice emoji there, like the snowman. I'm glad I put that shield up. Tell you what, I lived casting that Ice Wyvern with my ice character that was like one of my favorite ice spells for a long time. Okay, that would have been a heavy hit too. That would have been almost 500 if I didn't have that shield up. Never discount the quality of your shields. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and get these out, so hopefully I can see I need to go ahead and get a Judgment out. I got Judgment sitting in the deck. Just got to clear out some of the space. Typical. That is a typical ice monster. Your favorite ice spell was Blizzard. Yeah, Blizzard was really good. When I played my ice character at those lower levels with Blizzard, it took me a while to really understand how to get the most out of Blizzard. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take the Brown Recluse out first, and then we'll come over here and finish off the Rowdy here. Yeah, the Blizzard's a really good spell, and you know, and honestly, I'll be honest with you, it took me several characters in to really understand all the bonuses, equipment bonuses, how they work, all the different things they affected, how to use them most to your advantage. It took me quite a while to figure a lot of that out. I'll be honest with you, I was kind of slow at the beginning of the game, you know. But I've got my own strategies that I work out now, as far as, you know, what I focus on when I'm picking gear out and when I'm trying to, you know, get the most effective. See, did you see that? Put a freaking armor on him before she died. Horrible little little spider. Ah, those life guys kill you. Okay, do I gotta... There we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Jeez. Okay. It's okay because we can take it out. This will go ahead and get rid of his his tower shield. Are you kidding me? So it's I don't think it's going to let me hit that tower shield until I'm done with the armor. Isn't that crazy? I didn't know they stack that way. Apparently they do though. Okay, well that's fine. We got rid of it now. So we are ready to roll and knock this guy down a few more feet. Let's hear. What was my favorite ice spell? All-time ice spells out of the ice spells I got. I think one of my favorite spells had to have been the I really liked the spirit of winter, or whatever they call that. That was one of my favorites. I really liked, how he came in the big white horse and then, had his lantern and everything. I always thought that was a really, really cool spell. I think the penguins is cool too. It's just really cartoony. If that makes any sense. I mean, it's a cartoony game, but, that's just me. This seems a little cartoony, but that's okay. Ah, yes. Let's go ahead and just, since we got the key, open up all the chests. Gosh, I didn't even spill the milk and he still attacked me, so guess sometimes you can't win that one. Uh-oh. You forgot the name? Yeah, I forgot. I know the Woolly Mammoth is a cool spell. I was pretty excited when I actually got the Woolly Mammoth spell. Okay, so let's see here. Now, he said if we look on the ground, that there's a clue in here as far as which of these to do. Ah, there they are. So there's your clue. So we got the sun, we got the bird, the moon, and the dog, I think. Sun, bird, okay. So sun, and let's see here. The bird, the moon, and the dog. I think that does it, right?
The way was lit as you ascended. Return to see the light.
The lever. Yes. Can't forget the lever. I was zoning out there for a second. Now we're good. Thanks, guys. I was like, why isn't it opening? Okay, we're good to go. Let's go. Okay, we're ready to go. Let's see here. Is this... what did I do wrong? Let's take a look. Okay, so sun, moon. How did that get turned on? I think I just turned that on, though. Not sun. Oh, it's not the sun. Maybe my eyes are just bad. Snowflake. Oh, okay. Yes. So where is that? Here it is.
You hear the gears of the
there we
clock
go.
start to move.
Yep, it is ice. It was really small. That's my excuse. It was really small up there. It looked close enough. Ah, yes. Here we go. Got the couple more guys because, what's more fun than going through 20 fights before you get to the final fight? Okay. Let's go ahead and throw that up there. And let's finish these guys off, too. Yes, I'm about to knock Marleybone out. Good to see you again, Agent Mercury Drinker. So happy to see you stopping and say hi on the stream again. Very good. Yep, about to finish Marleybone. I thought I was going to finish it last stream, but I just didn't quite get it done. I was just right there at the end, and I had to go take care of some business, so we just went ahead and left it where it was. I was a few minutes over last stream. But that's okay, because we're going to knock it out right now. It's taken a while. Heck, I've been at this since 10. So I forget how long some of these towers take. You know, they can eat it, and this is nothing compared to some of the ones later on. You know, some of the ones later on are just like crazy amount of time that they take. I got most of the Olympus gear. The only thing I don't have is the headgear. So I got the Zeus robes, I got the Zeus feet, but I have not gotten the Zeus hat yet. In fact, I don't think with any of my characters I've ever gotten the Zeus hat yet. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, it does make it a ton easier. Even just having the Senator Laurel, it helps out quite a bit. As far as for, these, I mean, I have like a plus 30. Yeah, I have a plus 30 damage with my spells. So it does a lot of the heavy lifting now. So it's pretty nice, pretty nice. Of course, an ice shark, nice. Yep. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I did get a lot of the Zeus gear in. It's just don't have that last part. Yeah, the wand is a huge difference maker for sure. I agree. The wand was a huge difference maker. Well, I'm waiting for some pips. Yep, or the spear. Yeah, the iron hasta. Yep, and I've gone through that dungeon a few times now, so I had like 4 or 5 of them. I just started feeding them to my pet. Apparently, they can all get you some good experience feeding some of your stuff you can't sell to your pet. Okay. We're going to get this guy out of there. Awesome, Shockwave Bomb. I might take you up on it. I usually do a lot of the farming offline. But I'll keep an ear to that. I had some help the other day from a viewer who helped me work through him. He kind of carried me through the dungeon a few times, and it was very, very helpful. I'm just going to go for it. Let's see how good we can do. Threw that tower shield up at the last moment. Oh my goodness. This guy is just getting the spells out, isn't he? Good thing I put the shield up, right? Fantastic. Everybody who stopped in to check the stream, thank you so much. I'm having a great day. Hopefully you're having a great day. Trying to finish old Big Ben here so we can move on to Mushu. According to Chris, it's a fast-paced thing I can get through pretty quick, and I believe a lot of it is talking when it comes to the quests. Now, the side quests I'll do offline. That'll take a lot more time. There we go. I forget how powerful my spells happen to be. Okay, we are almost to Moriarty. Almost. And I guess I'm just going to have to jump right in on this. So what level are you right now? I am 38. I'm level 38. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think first time with my first wizard I ever went through, I was like at level 30 when I went through this area. So it's a whole lot easier to go through at level 38. Yeah, I know a lot of people that do that. I'm a big side quest person, so I'll go do all the side quests, and that usually gets you quite a few levels. Usually adds up by the time you get there. So, ooh, I can actually take him down right now. So let's do that. That's going to save me a little bit on the amount of hits I'm going to take. So yeah, I try to do all the side quests, and because I like the side stories. Some of them are pretty funny. I usually don't speed through them. Especially if I haven't done them before, I read through them and stuff. They're interesting to me. Part of the side story, which I think makes the world bigger. And I'm not trying to get through this as fast as I can. I want to get through it and enjoy it, and understand everything that's going through. Kind of like when I first played the game. I want to experience it all as much as possible because I enjoy it, especially when we get to the levels. Especially when we get to this. I've done Safaria, but it's been a while since I've done Avalon. So especially when I get to Avalon, I want to take time and enjoy the storyline when I get up there. Yeah, I think this is the farthest I've been in Marleybone too. And my strategy is, especially like when those side world quests come up, like Pigswick Academy and the Grizzleheim quests, and as soon as those things pop up, I stop everything, I go do them, complete them, get them out of the way, and then I come back. Or like the Zeus quest, when those popped up, I just stopped everything and went ahead and took care of it. So that's been my strategy now for my last couple wizards, and I like it. It makes life a little bit easier when you're coming into these a little OP from what they were originally designed for. It makes it a little bit easier to solo if you end up soloing them. So yeah, that's kind of me. I do my side quests. I like them. I like the side quests. I like looking and seeing a whole bunch of training points I have in store, too. I like having all those training points, knowing that I can use them if I need them. You know, because a lot of times, you know, a spell will pop up, so, oh, gosh, I really wish I had that spell. Well, you know what? If you have enough training points, most of the time you can go ahead and grab that spell if you need it. That's usually what I do. I usually always do Winter Tusks first, then Celestia. Yeah, I agree. I remember going into Celestia first with one wizard, and there were some really tough parts about it. But geez, how many levels are there? This thing's wearing me out. Let's see here. I'm gonna go back and grab some of those pips and stuff. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, that's how I've always played it. Winter Tusk first, then Celestia. I always do Winter Tusk first, then Celestia, because if you do Winter Tusk first, you get a chance to get that great Winter Tusk gear, which is yeah, you have to craft it and everything, but I think it's well worth crafting. It's really good gear, you know, and I like that Winter Tusk gear. And then, like you said, it makes Celestia a lot easier. And usually by right around there, Waterworks opens up, and then you can start grinding for Waterworks, you know, which that takes a few times. Waterworks can be a major pain in your backside as you're trying to get that gear out of there, for sure. You know, yeah. And then let's see here. From what I understand, let's see if we're going through gear progressions, best gear to upgrade to from time to time, or which gear you should go for. You know, from what I understand, I think, you know, you got Waterworks, and then the next gear that you could look at possibly, from what I understand, and from what me and my daughter have researched, is that gear you can get in the Krokotopia side quest. I got what they call it, the lower and the upper something or other. There's some gear you can craft out of there that's supposed to be pretty good. That, from what I understand, isn't quite better than Waterworks, but gives you some different perspective. Yeah, House of Scales and lower Zigzag. Yeah. Yep. So there's some good gear over there in the Zigzag, from what I understand, and that's kind of like the next best place after Waterworks gear, from what me and my daughter have researched over time. And then I think after the House of Scales and lower Zigzag gear, I think the next best gear, the next big gear up is, I believe it's going to be the Poseidon / Hades gear. The gear you would get in Hades, I believe that's the next best gear you can grab through the game, from what I understand. And then after that, you'd be looking at I think Darkmoor. I think after the Poseidon or Hades gear, it's Darkmoor after that, from what I understand. If I'm wrong, correct me, you know, but I believe that's kind of what we've looked at as we've been like planning our succession through the game, as far as what gear to get and everything. Like right now on my pair game that I play with my daughter, I have my Myth Wizard, and she has her Storm Wizard, and she still has her Winter Tusk gear, and I have my Waterworks gear, and we were just getting ready to try to work the Zigzag again. After level 60, the next upgrade worth gear is Darkmoor. Yeah, that's what I understand. But I you know, I've also picked up the Hades gear, and as I recall, there were some bonuses to that, because that's one of my Storm guys are wearing, and I think there were some bonuses to that that were different, in some ways better than the Waterworks gear, I think. You know, I don't think I'd be wearing that on my Storm character if there wasn't some bonus to those. You know, because I think that's what my current Storm guy is wearing, and he's at the cusp of going to Darkmoor and getting the Darkmoor gear. But you know, I guess it's different styles. You know, because some gear gives you bonuses in some areas that you don't have in other areas. So that's always something else to think about as well when you're looking for that. The Hades gear is good, but it's only 10 levels away from Darkmoor, and it's not really worth going for. Okay. Well, you know, I took time to get it. I thought I'm still wearing it, but I haven't got the invitation to Darkmoor yet either. So I guess it's worked out for my storm guy. Let's get rid of him because he could do a shark or something. Okay. Well, cool. Thanks, Powerman, for the input on that. Definitely interesting stuff. You know, and then I think there's some more gear after Darkmoor from what I've been seeing out there on the net that you can do through a whole bunch of crafting when you're up there at like level 130 and stuff. Forget what it's called, but I was just reading about it. Reading about it earlier. You know, what is it? Let's see here. What is it called? Dragoon gear? Yeah, Dragoon and Vanguard gear. That's right. That's what I was thinking of. Well, let's go ahead and throw another trap on the Nightmare here, and let's keep this going. Yeah, Dragoon or Vanguard gear. Yeah, Catacomb stuff, yeah. Which, if you're getting ready to, if we are getting, well, when we get another world, that would probably be the gear you'd probably want to be in as you move up in there, too. So, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Thing about the Waterworks gear, that has to be the ugliest outfit ever. I mean, I'm just throwing that out. Waterworks gear is ugly. I just, you know, I've never liked the way Waterworks gear looks. You know, when I get Waterworks gear, that's one thing I am willing to spend crowns on for stitching. Definitely want a different look than the Waterworks gear. I mean, it's kind of nice for it to be noted, but boy, is that some ugly gear. I don't know. That's just me. It's kind of ugly. Ooh. My goodness, I'm hoping, hopefully, right around the corner is Miari. I'm ready. I'm ready for the final fight here. Yes. And goodbye, Mr. Nightmare Spirit. Appreciate your time. Have a good day. Nice. Okay. Huh. Got some junk. Nice. I'll sell that later. Ooh, silver chests. Ooh, got a scorpion treasure card out of that. What about over here? Or I only get to do one, right? Yeah, I only get to do one. Okay. Alrighty. So, Miari, maybe? No. But I do appreciate the prisms and everything. Let's go and pick those up. Let's see here. Is this where you... Oh, there's the cat. I'm so glad I did not miss that cat. I would have killed me to have to go through this again to get that cat. I'm sorry. Let me go grab those and let's keep it going. Very good. So everybody who stopped in to check out the stream, thank you so much. Hope you guys are... Will it never end? Hope you guys are having a great Sunday morning. Hopefully it's nice and bright outside, and hopefully you have and I'm hoping you might get a chance to go outside, walk, and get some fresh air. That's one of the things that's supposed to be really, really good for you right now, is to go outside and get some fresh air. Obviously, practice social distancing if you're in a community that's asking you guys to do that, for sure. You know, but that fresh air is really good. Maybe go out and, you know, dig up the flower areas for your mom or dad, so they can plant some new flowers out there, or you know, maybe perhaps that'll help give you some enticement to get outside and instead of being stuck inside the entire time today. I know I'm going to try to get outside for a little bit and enjoy the fresh air. You know, maybe throw the stick for the dog for a little bit. Very cool. Okay. My goodness, how many levels is in Big Ben? Seems like it goes on forever. Wow. Critical. Well, he's gone. Yeah, it throws me because on the because my bird gives me a critical bonus, and so it's like when I get a critical, I'm just not used to seeing criticals on this level. Just not used to seeing it. So whenever a critical pops up, it's kind of like, wow, where'd that come from? It's kind of nice. Whew. Okay. Ooh, what is he going to do? May cast a... Good. That's nice. Let's say, good girl. Good girl. We appreciate that. It's going to help us end the skeleton. And a lot quicker. Very cool. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and... I don't think any of those are going to help me. Yeah, we'll probably be able to finish them off pretty quick here. Very good. So, yeah, Mushu. Now, I think there's a spell. Now, I know in Mushu you can get ninja pigs for the myth guys. Is there a balance spell from a monster in there that I should be looking to try to farm from? Any advice on that? Any of you who have myth wizards that you've gone through? Is there a myth spell that I need to farm out of Mushu somewhere that would be a good spell to have in my deck? Because Judgment's pretty awesome, but I know that, when I actually picked up, when I was actually working with my myth wizard, God, they just don't stop. Okay, let's take out the potbellies. Well, I'm thinking balance, a balance spell, because I know I can get ninja pigs off of that one guy, but I know that if there's a good myth spell in there, a lot of times they balance it out, and there's probably spells for everybody in different parts of Mushu to farm out. So what would be it? So I mean, is there a good spell for balance out there? Like I know that one of the spells. Yeah, I'm not sure if there is or not, Chris. That's what I'm kind of curious about. I do know that. What's that one spell with the book? I forget what that's called. I know it's a balance spell. Okay, you're gone. Yeah, Lore Master. I know you can get Lore Master up there in Dragonspire, Balance Spread Drop in Samori. Okay, awesome. Thank you. I did not know that. Final Halation. That's cool. I like that. Like your call name there. Very good. Yeah, I figured there was one. I just wasn't sure. See, this is my first time playing through with balance, and so I'm buzzing through. But there's always things like that you're not aware of, like ninja pigs. I didn't know you could get ninja pigs. Like last time I worked it through with my with my myth wizard. I didn't even know ninja pigs was something I could get out of one of those guys until that came up, when I was reworking a myth character with my daughter. I said, "Oh, you should go get ninja pigs. It makes life a lot easier." And boy, did it! I'll tell you what, ninja pigs did make life a lot easier as a myth wizard for sure. Well, I'm going to have to check that out. So the Mushu Samori. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, Samori. For sure. Okay, let's finish this guy off, and hopefully we're right there. Yeah, there we go. Very good. It's getting close to the big Miariority confrontation. And it's kind of funny. You think, okay, I'm in the last dungeon of Marleybone. That shouldn't take very long, right? An hour later. An hour later. Amazing. Okay, let's go ahead and grab both of these. Betcha they'll boost me all the way up. Nice. And take me up.
You again? I don't have time for this.
Balance,
you
death.
You're too late. With a Croconomicon, I have everything I need to finish what I have started.
Oh, really?
But I can't have you following me to Dragonspire.
Well, okay.
Meowiarty, take care of this pet.
It will be a pleasure to take care of this meddlesome wizard. Once I scratch you off our list, we'll have no one to stop us.
Very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to take these out of the way. Okay, and that should help me out a bit. Okay, so we got 3 guys here. The Clockwork Wizard. I think I want to get rid of him first. Yeah, we're going to get rid of him first. Let's go ahead and put a shield up because they're going to start hammering me pretty quick. I see it in my future. Yep, there they go. Probably not the worst end fight I'll ever be in, for sure. But I bet you I can handle these 3 guys. I just gotta be patient about it. Very cool. I like how they're all just doing a 1 pip attack right off the bat. Except for Miarorty, you know, couldn't get it going. Alrighty. Aren't the mastermind you think. I think after we finish this, we get the mastermind badge. I always liked the mastermind badge. I always thought that was a cool badge. Okay, I think I think I might be able to knock the clockwork out with this spell. Let's see if that takes care of him. And then we only got 2 left. Ooh. Good thing I'm not doing any death spells. That'll slow the bleeding down a little bit with those shields. Tell you what, when you start looking at the shield options, it's pretty nice. Is that enough to finish him? So close. Nice. Dragon Blade. But I don't want to use it on that, but I do want to get rid of that. Oh. Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Oops. And let's say, good girl. Good pet. Nice Dragon Blade. Appreciate that. Uh-huh. The leprechaun. Well, you know. I'm going to need to go ahead and put a new set of spells up here pretty quick. Well, that's good. It'll take care of that as well. That worked out just fine for me. Very good. Okay, 1 down, 2 left. Angry Wrath, 16 and 2,500. So we want to get rid of the Angry Wrath. So let's go ahead and we're going to take that out because I think we can take out the Angry Wrath if we're wise. We can take him out maybe 1 or 2 shots. I do need to get those shields coming back up in my list. Be very useful to have because they're going to. It looks like their strategy is to hit me with 2 and 3 pip stuff, so I need to get Death Shield up ASAP. Okay, well, it's nice that all the ladies are showing up. Okay. Ah. Ooh, look at that. Very good. Alrighty then. So, let's go ahead. This is killing me. Okay. There's a good chance that I'll be able to take him out in 1 shot. Ooh, and I need to before he does a major death spell on me. You know. Right now I'm getting pretty lucky, and I saw my shield up, so it won't be too terrible if he does. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. That is the way to go with pips. Ooh, another Blade Storm. Here, let's see how much Judgment will do on him. It's going to be a pretty good hit. And he uses a 1 pip spell? Gosh, I'm so glad their AI is not like watching their pips. So glad their AI is not watching their pips. Because he could have scored me pretty hard there. Okay, so this should do some damage. Oh, nice. I wasn't expecting that type of bonus. I'll take that all day long. Okay, let's go ahead and get that up. Another troll. You know, if I had my shields, these wouldn't be so harrowing. Haha. The spells wouldn't be so harrowing. It's okay. We got you, Miarorty. You are almost ready to go home. Now this one's probably going to take a double shot. I'm not sure if I can get enough charms and traps on him yet to be able to knock the gear out. We'll take one of those out because I don't think it's necessary to do a healing yet. Ooh, this will be a little bit of a hit here. So let's go ahead and take it. Well, what else am I looking forward to? So I'm getting ready to head to Mushu. What are some of the best places to hit in Mushu? Let's see here. I think one of my favorite parts of Mushu is the burial grounds. I've always liked the burial grounds. I've always thought they were pretty cool. You know, if you guys have a favorite part of Mushu, something to check out. Burial grounds are always one of my favorite parts of Mushu. Let's see here. We'll put those on again. That was why we save up our pips. It'd be great to get another blade before we're ready to hit. It'd be great if my bird would may cast a blade on me, because she has a dragon blade she could may cast on me. I'm going to go ahead and throw this one up. Looks like we're getting a good amount of pips, so we should be able to get a really good strike here on Moriarty real fast. And nice. I got the shield, so that shouldn't be too hard. Very good. Wonder if I can do this without having to heal myself. Oh, it'll depend on this next spell whether I can get it out or not. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Should I go for it? Should I go for it? I might be able to do it. It might be enough. Let's try it. Let's see how much damage this will inflict. I don't think I get any bonuses against death characters. Okay, we had a score. Okay, Judgment. How much are we going to do right now? It'll be good. Not good enough, though. Okay, so we only got about 300. Okay, well, you have a great day, Shockwave Bomb. Have a nice day. Hopefully I'll catch you later on a later stream, or maybe you can help me farm some other gear, like especially when we get to Waterworks for sure. Okay, troll time. Well, as long as I have the shields up, it's not too bad. Very good. Let's go ahead and strike back. There we go. Judgment on you. Goodbye, Moriarty. And there we go. Soloed Big Ben.
How could a mere child defeat me?
Oh, I love the bird dance.
Go complacent wizard. Malister will avenge me.
Very good. We got it. Yes. Nice. Not too bad. Oh, and a ghoul treasure card. I don't think it'll let me open up any one. I don't. Ah, yes. Let me go ahead and read this.
This volume is entitled Marleybone Civil War.
Ah, yes. I'm just going to buzz through this one real quick. Okay, so we got through the Civil War. We got through everything. I don't see a portal back to the front, so... Okay, well, let's just go run all the way down. Awesome. Wow. Didn't think that would take an hour when I started it an hour ago. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't have to go all the way down. Whew.
You've defeated Moriarty and driven
Very
Alistair from our fair city. Our thanks to you.
Indeed, our city
Thank
is
you.
most grateful. I hereby dub you honorary
How awesome
detective.
is that? I appreciate that. Honorary detective.
You are our city's savior. Thank you from the bottom
Everybody's
of our
here.
hearts.
Nice.
Indeed, indeed. Fantastic work.
Even Watson.
You
Yay.
should publish an account of the case. If you won't, I will for...
Do visit us again.
Of course.
And feel free to stop by the museum, too.
Where's Clancy? I don't even see Clancy. Okay, let's keep going.
Now that Malister has the Croconomicon, there will be no limit
To his nefarious deeds. Of course not.
His aim was to steal the Croconomicon
Was it
from the
now?
museum
All along. Okay.
Why else would Malister risk freeing Moriarty?
Aha.
But to get past the anti-magic defense, you must leave for Wizard City
Of
at
course.
once and tell Headmaster Ambrose what has transpired here.
Let's go do that. Let's go talk to Headmaster Ambrose. Oh, and you know what? I forgot. I actually got a spell request from Alhazred, or whatever his name is. So I've got a new spell waiting on me, too. So that's something else I got to think about. Hey, you know, there's Zeke. Let me go ahead and get my experience here. Thank you. Appreciate it. Another training point in the bag. And, oh, you know, I'll worry about that other one later. Okay, let's go and let's go back to Wizard City, and then we'll take a stop by Krokotopia because I have to talk to Alrezed and get my new spell quest. I'm not sure what spell quest it'll be, but I'm kind of excited what it might be. But if it's like anything else, it's probably going to lead me to Mushu, and I'll probably won't be able to get to it at least for, I don't know, until I get to that level. So here we are, back in Wizard City. Let's go talk to the old Merle, the great Ambrose himself, and let's see what is up.
Malister has the Croconomicon and said he was going to Dragonspire?
Yep, there you go.
This could be trouble.
You think?
If Malistaire is headed
Nice.
for Dragonspire,
I got Blade Storm
he'll
now.
need the spiral key, and only the Emperor of Mushu has it.
The headmaster hands you a glimmering spiral.
Here, take this
Very
spiral key
good.
and use it to travel to Mushu. When there, you must warn the Emperor not to let the Dragonspire key out of his sight. The fate of all the worlds is at stake.
It's exciting stuff there. Okay. So, obviously, we got to go to Mushu. So, let's go ahead and first we're going to stop at Krokotopia, and we're going to go get the spell quest that I'm pretty sure he's going to send me on. So let's go ahead and do that as well. I mean, even if I don't always use a spell, I like going through all the spell quests and getting all those taken care of because it's part of the experience I've never had to do here. Like, you know, I've always had to go to one of my other guys. Okay, Krokotopia first, spell quest first. Let's go ahead and do that first. Alrighty. Nice. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to... I think I might keep this gear for a while, or the look of this gear. I definitely am probably going to stitch my Waterworks gear, because everything looks better than Waterworks gear. I'm sorry. There you go. That's just me. Okay, so bye. You have a good day. Let's see here. Have a good time. Nice to see you get outside.
You are here. Are
Okay,
you ready
I'm ready.
for your next quest?
Yes.
This is for a very powerful spell indeed.
Okay.
But you'll need something first.
What could it be?
You must find the Gem of Balance.
Yep.
It was being transported to Seshu Toyo in Mushu. In order to find Seshu Toyo, you may want to talk to Yoshimo in the Jade Palace in Mushu. He might have an idea where Seshu is.
As I thought it would lead me there, I was right. Okay, so now let's head over to Mushu, and hopefully we'll be able to talk to this other guy about my spell quest as well. That's pretty awesome. Glad I took a chance to check it out. Okay, very, very good. Now let's go ahead and get back to the chamber in here, and let's head off to Mushu. So we've got about an hour left in stream. I wonder how far we can get in Mushu. Any guesses as to how far we'll get in Mushu? Not sure. Maybe we can finish the first section at least. Maybe the second section. There's Suli. Let's talk to old Suli.
Greetings, traveler from the City of Wizards. It is always good to see someone from your world visit here. So
Very
you want
good.
to see the Emperor,
Yes,
Wizard?
ma'am.
I have already said too much. No one may see His Imperial Majesty. However, I can save you some time. Go
Okay.
speak to the guard Noburu Akitami by the Jade Palace.
Very good. Let's
If
go
anyone can help you,
Let's go
he
talk to the
can.
guard, because he's going to help us get through. So, Noburu Yakamate. Yes, and then we'll go look for our spell guy after I get the main quest. We will go look for him. Now, of course, you know, all my side quests, I'll be putting those off until I can do those later on, because we're going to focus on the main quest here during stream. And here we go, Noboru Akitame. Yes.
Noboru Akitami stares at you for a moment.
Sorry, had to get a drink.
Very well, esteemed wizard. We are
yes.
honored that you traveled so far to visit Mushu.
Thank you.
You seek His Majesty the Emperor.
Yes.
But another wizard such as you has
Okay.
already come before.
Malistaire,
using,
of course.
Since that unfortunate visit, no one may see His Imperial Majesty.
So I got to submit
I
to the
must
test.
warn you that no one has ever passed all 3 tests, except
Okay.
for His Imperial Majesty himself. If you accept,
Okay.
Lopang will administer the first test by the rock guard.
Okay, we are definitely going to do that, but let's go talk to Yoshimo and see if he can guide us to the next place. Of course, the next place is probably in a section of Mushu we can't go to yet. That's usually how the spell quests have been working for me lately. But Yoshimo will be able to tell us. Okay, Yoshimo?
Greetings, traveler
Very
from the
good.
City of Wizards. You say you are on a quest for
Yes,
the Gem of
the
Balance.
Gem of Balance.
It was to be a present for
Okay.
the Emperor, but the courier was
And
waylaid by
Hyotoko.
a bandit named Hayatoko. He has been hard to track.
Okay.
You may want to speak with
Dinho.
As a monk, he has great knowledge of the peoples of this country.
Dinho, which is in the Cave of Solitude. which will let me go to the Cave of Solitude. I don't know if it'll let me go. Usually it doesn't let you go there until you get like the quest there. Let's see. Will it let me in? Ooh. It's going to let me go to the Cave of Solitude? How bizarre. I'm not used to this. Usually I'm locked out of where I need to go. So it's like, okay, I'll just get that. I'll get that spell quest, I guess, whenever. Okay. Not that it might happen. It might still happen, you know. It might still happen. But let's see if we can't get there, because that could be interesting. So, to the Cave of Solitude. I've always liked the design for Mushu, because you got all that bamboo growing out. It's green. Everything's really well tailored, or should I say, well gardened and everything. It has that very Asian theme to it, you know. So it's always found that super interesting, you know. And it's kind of funny because they try to give you that mix of of Chinese and Japanese type of feel to it. So always have like that. Ah, yes, Dinho. There's Dinho.
Yes, I know of this Hyotoko you are tracking.
Okay.
He has brought much suffering. He and his henchmen are holed up in the Myoto Pagoda. May your justice be swift.
Can we go to the pagoda? Let's try this. Is this the pagoda? No, that's changed. Well, let's try it. Nope, that one did not get me there. Okay. Let's try this one. No, that's did not get me there at all. Let's try near the entrance. Yes, that is the one. Okay. Wow, it's amazing. Okay, we're going to skip Moss back. We're not even there for side quests yet. Okay. This has to be like the first time ever that I'm getting to an area, because, you know, this is definitely out of order. Okay. Woo, it's the pagoda. Okay, let's see if we can get this gem.
What? You have come for the gem? Never.
Are they both
It
balanced?
is the key to my kingdom.
No,
it
they
will
aren't.
bring me great wealth and power.
Okay, I know we can handle these guys. We got them. We got them. Okay. We got Kakita Stalker. Yeah, he's not any harder than some of the things we did. Oh, that's awesome. So now we have, yeah, we got all sorts of things we can add on to our spell attacks now. Look at all those charms we're getting. I guess that's one of the huge advantages about Myth Balance early on is all those different charms you can get. And with the bird, his charms are different, so they're stackable. So I can stack quite a few charms, get some really mega hits off of these guys. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and start stacking some charms. Okay. That's going to take a big hit to get that guy out. So we might just go ahead and use the pips we have and take care of him right away. That might be worth doing. So, do I have a spell yet to hit with? No, I don't. Okay, Mr. Mander, we're going to drop you. Jeez, look at all these great spells. Okay, hopefully we'll see one with the next round. And then we'll be able to knock out this guy, knock out the other guy, then we got the gem, and then we can work ourselves and get our spell going. Okay. I do count spell quests as part of the main quest. They don't count as side quests for me. So, since the whole idea is to work balance as much as we can, that's how I'm going to work balance. Okay, well, let's go ahead and, geez, it almost seems like a waste to use 8 pips. You know, let's just go for the big guy. We're going to go ahead and add one more blade, and then we'll probably be able to knock the big guy out. Oh, so you're going to hit me with a snowman. I'll tell you what, that is like the creepiest snowman ever. That knife that he carries, that's just, you know, frightening. You know, I mean, yeah, I stopped building snowmans after this game came out. Very good. Awesome bird. Very good. Okay, let's see if we can take Hyotoko out. You are done, I'm sure. Right? Right. That should be the object. Very good. Yeah. I love these pagodas and the inside look. You got the zombie mats and everything. You got all the paper walls up. You got the paper lanterns hanging up, like the swords hanging up and everything. All pretty cool. I like the decorations. Oh, that did not finish them off. Well, there we go. So my pet, good girl. Awesome job there. Let's go ahead and let's put a shield up, and then we'll finish him off with this next hit. Aye. The -25. Weakness. You thought you got hit with weakness hard in Marleybone, but Mushu, they throw more weakness out than any of them. My goodness, only that much? Ooh, okay. I'm just going to throw another shield up, since I know they're going to keep hitting me. And we'll knock this out. Now, I always forget how much longer the battles get from Marleybone on up, especially if you're dealing with, the tower quests, where you got to go through multiple fights like we just had to do in Big Ben. They do take a lot more time than what you did in Krokotopia, or before Krokotopia there in Wizard City you fly through. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll just do this, because that'll damage both of them. Yep, I thought so. How about you? Yeah, that's okay. Let's see if we can't finish one off and do some damage to the other one. That would be great. Oh, yeah. There we go. You're done. And your partner over there, not as much damage because he has some resistance on him. But that's okay, because we're going to be able to come straight back at him here in a second. And we'll be able to knock him down pretty quick here. Ah, yes, another snowman. He is hitting outside of his school. That always makes it a little bit tougher to shield for. Okay. And hopefully we'll be able to get him before he throws another weakness on us. Right? Okay, well, let's go ahead and add a balance blade, and then we'll attack him this next round. That should pretty much finish him off. And then, yeah, weakness. I'm glad I didn't just attack him. That weakness would have shut it down. Okay, but with this, I think we have him now. So let's go ahead and strike while the iron's hot. And we'll... Ooh. Yep. He is just using every pip he can possibly use to try to shut me down. But we're not going down, are we? No, we aren't. We are striking back. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm always interested in other interesting games. Chris was talking to me about... what was that game? What was that game he brought up earlier? Chris brought up earlier in the stream. Oh yeah, Stardew Valley. So I'm always looking for games I think people would enjoy watching a stream of. And so Stardew Valley, I know that's been a game around for a while. My daughter loves it. She really enjoys it. So I was thinking about possibly adding that one in as a possible stream, or let's play a game. So that's something that I was thinking about. But I'm also interested in games you guys might like to see streamed or something, because I'm always looking to add something new to the mix. That way it's not always all Wizard101 all the time or all Minecraft all the time. Oh, I didn't want to go home. That was horrible. Okay, so where am I going? I am going to... I have to go back to Alhazared anyway, so let's go back to Alhazared. Back to Krokotopia to get my new spell. Gonna get my new spell. Very, very good. Okay, so yeah, I'm always interested in what you guys think. What are some games you guys like to watch? What are some games that'd be fun? There's a lot of games I haven't played. So, always you can keep that in mind for sure, and I'm always interested in checking out some new games, or get new to me in some ways. So, it's kind of interesting. We're at an age where the games I think that do best are the games that are ultimately replayable, games that you can play over and over again.
I thought it was gone forever.
Yes,
good for you,
got it. So?
Oh, the gem has become flawed.
Okay.
It will need to be rebalanced.
Oh boy.
This will require the use of the 3 elements. First,
okay.
you must take the gem to the fire pit in the pyramid. Heat it up to cleanse it of its impurities.
Okay, at least we're in the same world now. So let's go ahead and take it to the fire pit there on the altar. And that'll be a little quicker. Okay. Nice. Let's go do this thing. Oh, look at all those people running around without mounts. Oh, those were the days. I remember when the game first started, there weren't mounts. I think we played all the way through. I think with my first wizard, I got all the way through to... What world was that? It must have been...
As you plunge the gem into the fire, it gains a fiery red hue.
Honestly, I don't think it was until... Actually, I think my first wizard, we played through the entire game all the way through Dragonspire without mounts because they weren't available yet. Yeah, I do believe that was the case. We played, I think, you know, could you imagine not having a mount, running around all those worlds without a mount? That was, I believe that's exactly how it was when I first started playing the game, is there weren't any mounts in the game yet. So I remember running all the way, I mean, literally, our wizard, we ran all the way through all the dungeons, all the way through Dragonspire without mounts. So that's some nostalgia for you. You know, that's how long we've been playing the game. So here we go. Okay, so 3 elements. So we did the first one. Would have been nice if he just gave us all 3 of them at the same time. That way we wouldn't have to go back and talk to him between all 3. But here we go.
Yes, that is just what it needed to cleanse it. Now it needs something else.
Second frost, okay.
Now you need to take the gem to the entrance chamber at the Crocosphinx. Dip it into the frozen waters to temper what the heat has added.
Huh. Sorry, it looks like it's stuck. So let me reset. Let me reset this really quick. Enter back in. Yeah, it didn't take me out of the Alhazred's talking screen. Yeah, there we go. I'm back. That was kind of funny. It's like, it's not doing anything. There we go. Glitches. Okay, let's go dip this in the ice water. Then we'll have to do something in the storm, in the Temple of Storms, and then we should be good to go. Oh yeah, very good. Yep, and we didn't have pets. You know, we didn't have the luxury of pets. It was
as you plunge the gem into the
water,
the
very
red
good.
dissolves to a placid
Okay,
blue.
let's go talk to Alhazred. It could be. Very good. Okay. Anyways, as opposed to being a goof, let's go ahead and talk to Alhazred and figure out where he wants us to go for this last one here.
Back already?
Yep.
You're moving too fast for me.
Not fast enough.
Oh, yes. The final step in
purifying
gems,
you'll travel
there you must hold the gem up and charge it with the living energies of the crocs of old.
Okay, let's go straight to the oasis. That'll be a little bit quicker than walking all the way back over there. Here we go, and let's open it up. Not my luck, nobody's opening it up, so it looks like I'll have to be the one opening it up. Seems like my luck has been I've been opening it up for everybody recently. Okay. Watch, I'll be standing here waiting and 5 people will come through it with me. Okay. Bring it on. Bring it on. We're ready. Okay. Awesome. Let's go. Almost there. You know, I could have just marked the place with Alhazred. That way it'd be even quicker to get there. I got to remember to start using my markers. They can make moving through a lot easier.
The lightning changes the gem back to its original color, signaling that it is once more in balance.
Very nice. Okay, we have now done the 3rd one. So hopefully that's all we need. Hopefully we can learn a new spell. I like the fact that we were able to get to that place in Mushu without having to have the quest. That was pretty sweet. Okay. And here we are again. We are back with the Master of Balance. Okay.
Yes, the gem is now in balance.
Okay.
You are now prepared for the
I'm
last
ready.
step in creating your spell.
Okay.
Now you must summon a minion to get the power for your next spell.
So I have to consult
I'm
with...
afraid you'll have to consult with Niles. He
Okay.
is in better touch with the universe than I. He will
Niles?
instruct you on
Very
where
good.
to do the summoning.
I never did get donate power, so I'll go ahead and grab that while I'm here. Okay. Next big spell is Hydra, but that won't be for a bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to our... Okay, we'll just take the picture of the ladder. Okay. Okay, Niles, you're the guy. There's Niles, the palm tree.
So, you need to summon a minion for your next spell.
Let's do it.
Let me see. Yes, of course.
Ravenwood, good.
Go to the entrance area of Ravenwood in Wizard City. I believe that Arthur Weathersfield, the balance instructor, can assist you afterwards.
Let's do it. And so what I do is a quick way for me to get to a portal thing is to go ahead and go to my home, because you got the home button, and then you can just back up and teleport to whichever world you want. That's a way that I do things to move between worlds. That's about the fastest way I've figured out. There might be faster ways. Oh.
A strange silence takes hold of the area around you.
Ninja pigs.
Fear us, student, for we are masters of balance. We have watched you, and we do not doubt that you will be a master someday too. But the road will be long and difficult. We are sure you are up
This is
for
cool.
it,
Never
but
got
you
this
must
before.
make haste. There is a dangerous situation developing in the land of dragons. You will be required to remedy this at great cost.
Okay.
But first, you must redress what is wrong in the land of Mushu. Maybe we will meet again there. For now, farewell, young wizard.
Awesome.
My, it isn't every day that a balanced
Very
student is
cool. I
able
like
to
the way they
summon
did
up
that.
minions like that.
Nice.
Your powers have improved since we last visited.
That's cool.
It looks like you're ready to learn your next spell.
That's what I'm here for. Aha, so we get Spectral Minion. Okay, wait a second. I don't think I've seen that one before. Okay, so we now have Spectral Minion. Okay, so summon a minion of fire, ice, or storm. That's interesting. Let's add that into the next. We're going to try that a few times. Okay, Spectral Minion. Very nice. Okay, that's new to me. I didn't even know that was such a thing. Okay. There are class spells like that you'll never realize were there. Like I remember that when I first played Death, just because I never played my Death character, I was getting spells I'd never seen anybody play with their Death character. You know, just because maybe they didn't like it or it didn't fit in with the way they want to play or anything like that. So I'm starting to find that with balance too. I'm seeing spells I didn't know existed, like this one. I didn't know this one existed at all. This is pretty cool. So I didn't know that balance characters got a new minion at level 30, well, around level 38. That's when they got the spell quest. That is super, super cool. Okay, let's go talk to Lo Pang, because we got to pass these tests so that we can hopefully get in to see the Emperor ASAP. Alrighty then. Lo Pang, where are you, Lo Pang? There he is, Lo Pang. I love the names here in Mushu.
Greetings. I confess that I'm surprised Noboru Wakatami sent you.
He likes the way I
I
look.
have never administered the test of mind to anyone other than a monk.
Well, that's okay.
Welcome to the Rock Garden,
Let's do
esteemed
this
wizard.
thing.
I see you are anxious to pursue your quest. However, there are many evils loose in the spiral, and the one you seek to battle. Still, to be
Yes,
a
sir.
Zamuda is to be at
Be at
peace and pure of
mind.
I
Got
hope
it.
that the Rock Garden will lead you to peace as it has for me.
Okay.
Go now. Enter and clear your mind. Come to me when you are finished with your journey.
Okay.
I will be able to tell if you are truly pure of mind.
You study the
Let's
rocks
study
and
the
the
rocks.
patterns in the sand
Patterns,
and
nice.
see the manifestation of inner
I'm feeling
peace
inner
and
peace right
strength.
now. Okay. Let's go see. Yes. Let's read about it here in the Book of Celestial Wisdom. Yes, I'm already feeling at peace.
Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened.
Nice.
Happiness never decreases by being shared.
Very good. That's wisdom. Wisdom for the ages. Let's go talk to Lo Pang. Let's see if we pass that one. La di da 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 da. I'm feeling much more wise. Ooh. That was pretty quick. I like that. Okay.
Yes, you have learned much.
Thank you.
You are on the path to the Muda. Remember to keep this inner peace within you, always.
Okay.
Return to the Emperor God Noboru Akatami. with my best wishes.
I thought there was more to it. Okay, let's talk to Akatane. He will probably send me on another quest. Another test. Inner peace. I like that. Who doesn't want some inner peace? Who could not use some inner peace nowadays, right now? Okay.
Ah, Lo Peng says that you passed
Yes.
his test. I am now satisfied that you are pure of mind.
Well, that was pretty
I
easy.
expect a wizard can easily pass the test of mind. But what about the test of body?
Hey, how are you doing? Connor J. Barker.
For your second test,
I'm
challenge
having a good day
Samurai
myself. Hopefully you
Yoshimoto
are.
To a duel and defeat him with honor. He
Okay.
awaits you by the water dojo.
No problem. I think I just talked to him to find out my spell quest. So now we get to go duel him. Let's go do a duel. Well, I'm having a great day. I am working my balance through all the levels, and right now we are sitting here in Mushu. Oh, you're stressed. Well, I hate to hear that. It's a lovely Sunday morning outside. Let's take a breath. What's got you so stressed, Connor? Hopefully it's nothing too terrible. Oops, I forgot to talk to him. Let me talk to him first before I rush in here. Nice. Okay, Yokimo.
You wish to battle me?
Yes.
I would be honored. I've never faced a wizard. Let us prepare and meet again inside the dojo.
Let's do this thing. Oh, you've had to downgrade your Mac? Huh, I wonder how you downgrade your Mac. That's interesting. Okay, so we got a storm guy here. Oh, and I forgot to change out my spells. Okay, well, that's great. That's great, can you say. You are doing it. Okay, because it is upgraded from High Sierra to Catalina. Oh, now I know exactly what you're talking about. There's a reason why I haven't upgraded my laptop. I got a MacBook that I use to teach with. I haven't upgraded to Catalina yet because, yes, it doesn't run Wiz. Well, it doesn't run a lot of things. Catalina is still not running a whole lot of things, which is, I hate to say, a typical Mac thing to do to people. It really is a typical Macintosh thing to do to people, is they will go ahead and throw out a new operating system without giving enough information to developers to have that next updated version out. And even though it's been months, we're still waiting for updates for many, many, many programs to be able to run on Catalina. So I totally understand your pain. That's why I haven't upgraded it on my laptop yet, because there's some critical programs I use for school on it, and I can't not have those programs running. So I just have avoided doing it. Yep, I am totally agree with you. Don't stress. I think you can do it. You can make it happen. But I do understand where your pain is coming from. I do understand that. Not that I use mine for games. You know, I'm running a PC for all my gaming and stuff here at the house. So you reset back to factory settings, and it took you back to Sierra. Oh yeah, and so now it's like.
Impressive.
Yep.
It was an honor to fight you.
Yes, it was. Thank you so much. Okay, good. That is number 2, the test of body. Yeah, that's what I do with my PC. Is I don't have it on automatic updates, and I don't have my Mac on automatic updates either. It'll notify me when it updates up, but I always stop and think, and I try to research issues. Windows isn't as terrible as Mac is, though. Usually you don't have as many conflicts with Windows updates. So you can't have them, though, and it does happen from time to time. So you got to watch for those, too. But with Mac, you got to be really careful. Well, thank you. I knew he liked it.
You must be a powerful wizard to pass the test of body.
I got lucky.
Training can't help you pass the final test.
Okay, what's the final one?
One's true spirit cannot be disguised. Many would rather run than face the judgment of the Muda.
That's
if you are
interesting.
Truly pure of spirit, visit the statue of the Muda.
Okay,
at the center
time
of the
to go do
palace
some
grounds,
Muda.
And let your true spirit shine.
Never upgrade again on Mac. Well, a lot of times those upgrades are well worth it, especially if nobody's developing for the other version. It's just a matter of double checking to make sure the critical programs you want are available. Especially with Catalina seemed to be a really huge upgrade, which did mess up a lot of other programs. But I understand where you're at.
Difficulties approach you.
Yes, Mr. Muda.
Do not despair.
I won't.
If you keep the clarity of mind, strength of body, and purity of spirit, you will ultimately
triumph. Okay, that's what I want. I want triumph. Okay, so let's. Oh yeah, I just got to go talk to him now. I didn't need to take a swim. Okay, let's go talk to Noboru Akitame. Here we go.
You passed the test?
Yes, because this game is nice.
Most esteemed wizard, you are indeed pure of mind, body,
Yep.
and spirit.
I've got it.
Forgive my lack of faith. I only thought of the safety of his benevolent majesty.
Okay.
Find my superior,
Yes,
the Jade Champion within the Emperor's throne room. He will help deliver your message to his Imperial Majesty.
Nice. Let's do this thing.
If you dare, go to the statue of the Muda at the center of the palace grounds and let the Muda examine your true spirit.
Huh? I think I already got that. Okay. Yeah, I did that already, right? Yeah, I did the Muda thing. Interesting. A few glitches here on Wiz this morning. That's okay. The last one was kind of funny. Okay, Jade Champion.
You passed the 3 tests?
Yes, sirree.
Noboru Akitame was bored, but wise to administer them to you.
I appreciate
You're
that.
indeed welcome and needed here.
Okay, what you need me
The
for?
Jade Champion sighs with sadness as you deliver Ambrose's warning about Malastare.
It's too late.
Too late.
Oh.
The wizard Malastare already
That wizard. He's always there in front of you. You're always like 2 feet behind him.
Imperial Majesty refused. That foul wizard cruelly
Well.
wanted him and fled through the gate to Dragonspire.
We'll have to catch him.
Only His Imperial Majesty can grant you this right.
Of course he can.
Has made him gravely ill.
Yeah, okay.
I trust you to keep this a secret. We
Okay.
do not wish to frighten our people with fear for the Emperor's health.
No worries.
If you wish to use the Dragonspire spiral key, you must restore His Benevolent Majesty's health.
Okay.
Please speak with Tan King, the High Monk. He can tell you how.
I'm going to take the silk kimono. I want to throw that up in my house. These are cool places. You ever go wandering around here? I mean, not that I think you can find anything much in here, but, you know, got all these extra spaces in here. I don't think I have. Is there anything cool back here? See, they keep adding things to things, and, you know, I never get a chance to really look around. Okay. Well, anyways, let's go get back to Tan King. Tan King. I think that's the way to say it. Let's go find Tan King, and let's try to see if we can't figure out what will make the Emperor better. That's what we want to do. We want the Emperor to be better. So, Tan King, he's our first guy on our list of people we need to go talk to. There he is, another monk.
Thank you for seeking me out.
Yes, sir.
Whether it is your need for the Dragonspire spiral key,
okay, or the
Muda's invisible hand that brought you here,
okay.
We have a large task ahead of
Okay,
us.
that's good.
In order to heal
Mind,
His
body,
Imperial
spirit,
Majesty,
yes, sir.
we must restore all is not well.
Okay.
While His Imperial Majesty inwardly fights for purity of spirit, the people fight each other on land.
Warlord Katsumori.
Warlord Katsumori has taken his benevolent... I've always believed in the tie between the Emperor and the land, but never witnessed
We
it
may
until...
well end the
Will you
war.
help
Okay.
us? The spirit of a samurai resides in his sword,
Very
so we
good.
must recover His Imperial Majesty's sword from Warlord Katsumori. Samurai Shojiro Gama at Hamatsu Village can tell you more.
Very good. So we are going to go see if we can get the blade back from this samurai. And we're going to enlist Shojiro Gama in Hamatsu Village. Oh, yeah. We are on the case. Feels good to be making things move here in Mushu. Okay, so let's go to Hamatsu Village. This shouldn't take very long at all from what I recall. Hopefully we don't have a defeat and gather quest. Those are the ones that wear me out the most. But we'll see what happens. Sometimes they can go pretty quick if you're lucky. Ah, yes, Hamatsu Village. It's been a while since I've been here. Let's find our monk, Shojiro Gama. There he is. Let's talk.
Wizard,
Uh-huh.
you arrive at a fateful time. Perhaps with your... We have dishonored His Imperial Majesty. If this village falls, all is lost.
Okay.
Our once peaceful warlord has scattered our forces and...
Gama grimaces as he clutches his side.
I have no strength.
Oh.
I am ashamed to ask.
But can I rescue the missing men?
My missing men trapped in the outskirts of the village. Return when we are recovering from. I hate to ask.
Okay.
But could
So
you
let's
bring me
go
goji berries
locate
from
these
the forest?
guys, and if
They
I
may
happen to
help my
see the goji berries, I'll pick them up. I'm not going to do these quests, but I'm going to just go ahead and pick them up.
Revered wizard,
Okay, that's a
take
collect.
back from those bandits.
Yeah, we're
or
not
my
doing that
family
one
will
right
go
here.
hungry.
But we are going to go find Junho Shan in the Hamatsu village, and we're going to go pick up his buddies too. We're going to save the men. Got to save the men. Ooh, that guy had a nice little dragon skin on there. Pretty cool. I always thought those were pretty neat. Whenever I see the dragon men, I always think of a game, Dungeons and Dragons, and Dragonlance was a world that I read a lot of books in. It was a really neat world, and they had dragon soldiers, and I always thought that was really cool. Those dragon, what were they called again? Dragon or Drago something. There's Junho Shan.
An emissary of His Imperial Majesty.
Yes, sir.
If you have cleared the way, I will make it back.
Good.
Thank you, revered wizard.
You do your thing. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to go find another one of your chums. Okay, so that's one down. We only got a few more to go. Let's go find Ju Young. Ju Young. Like did I say I love their names? Their names are awesome. So let's go find Ju Young. I bet you he's just down this way. I see goji berries, so I'm going to make sure I'll start picking those up here in a second. And that just saves me some time as I run around. Whoosh. Okay, Ju Young. Ju Young. Should be off over this way. Ooh, in a bush. I got the berries. Okay, there he is. I see him right over there. Hey, Weck, how you doing, sir?
You rescued me. What
Glad
an
to
honor.
see you.
I can make it
I didn't
back
get a
to
chance to
fight
do
on
much
my
streaming
own.
yesterday. Had a terrible headache all day, but it's nice to see you hopping in and saying hi on the stream. Very good. We do some Minecraft streaming later today too. I think I'm going to actually, let's go get those berries. I think I'm actually going to. Oops, we gotta go to Matcha. I'm going to do some. I'm going to do an earlier stream instead of 7. I might start earlier. I might do like a 4 to 6 stream or something. I'm in Mushu now. So we just finished off Big Ben.
I will return to Samurai Gama. You have my thanks.
Yes, my headache is much better, but I was in bed most of the day yesterday. So it kind of like blew me out. I had stuff to do yesterday, and I didn't get to do any of it. But that's okay. Just means we're just going to have to pick up and do later. Yes, head's feeling a lot better. Been up for a while, hanging out. I think my wife is relaxing her back. It was bothering her yesterday. But yeah, I got lots of things on plan. I'm going to work on this. Might go work on. We have some sort of leak in our tub area in one of our bathrooms. I gotta go start pulling off some sheetrock and trying to figure out where that leak is. Okay, we need that guy, but it seems like there's a huge mob of monsters here, so I don't want to get caught in. So let's be careful of that. There we go. Okay,
I never
Tisai.
thought I would live to see a wizard.
Ah, yes.
Thank you.
One
I can't
wizard
wait
right
to
here
return
for
and
you.
Fight.
Very good. Okay, so there we go. I think we got everybody. Fantastic. Okay, so when I run back, let's make sure that we pick up any goji. Oh, okay, this seems safe. Yeah, you can get caught in these corner areas sometimes in the transitions if you're not careful. Those were always my troubles when I was doing that. Let's go ahead and just grab some berries on the way back. We only need a few more of them. Whoa. That would have been good. Nice. 2 more goji berries and we're in the clear. Hey, there's another one there. Thank you for hosting me, Weck. I appreciate it. Woo. I'm gonna probably be playing for at least another 15 or so more minutes, and then I'll probably take a break for a few hours, try to get some stuff done here at the house. Then we'll be back for some Minecraft later on today. So, if any of you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, Kimmy Say Gaming, over on YouTube, it has all the replays of my streams, as well as it's also a host to my Let's Play, my Minecraft Let's Play, and a few more gameplay videos that I've done over the last year and a half that I've been running that channel. So, would appreciate any subscriptions or likes you throw towards any of the videos. It really helps me out quite a bit.
You found the missing men.
Thank you.
Perhaps we may yet honor His Imperial Majesty and retrieve the evil warlord Katsumori.
Okay, he's the guy we're looking for, right?
And now my men must combat the enemy with only their
bare fists. Okay.
Katsumori shamefully attacked while we were celebrating. If you can retrieve those weapons, we will bring shame upon him.
Yep, I think
Weapons
I saw
are in
all those
So
crates.
look for those.
Well, These are some pretty easy quests. We're moving through this pretty quick. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and knock these out. Ooh, I need to go ahead and get the... You're still in Croc? Yeah, cool. Might play today? Awesome, yeah. I'm after I get off here, I got to eat, and I need to do some chores, because my wife will get on me if I don't take care of some of these household things that I've been putting off. But I got to do that, and then, you know, I've got a whole bunch of emails from students while I wasn't feeling good yesterday, so I'm going to take an hour and go through those later today, maybe answer some questions, because I think some of them are having some questions about stuff they need to take care of and everything, and I want them to definitely take care of stuff. So yeah, I got to do that a little bit today, and then Minecraft. I got to do some research, because I'm going to be building a gold farm today up in the Nether, so I got to decide, you know, what type of farm we want to build, get laid out, because I need gold. Gold would be good. Gold would be very good. Very, very good. Okay, there's a bush. Let's go ahead and get some goji berries while we're out here. Goji berries are good. How many more goji berries? Oh, completed. Fantastic. Now we can go ahead and check both of these in now. Let's go talk to our buddy Gama. So Shojira Gama. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This fight's been going on forever, or they just keep getting into the same fight over and over again. That's kind of funny. Very cool. Wow. This stream has flown by. But of course, I didn't expect Big Ben to take a whole hour to get through. Wow. There were a lot of fights in Big Ben. And they weren't terribly hard or anything. Heck, I made it through the whole thing with only using one of my potions.
Exactly what I need, and in perfect condition. You do me great service by bringing them.
He's not my main whiz.
With these weapons
my highest whiz is my storm wizard. He's about level 110, and he's sitting up in Chrysalis. Then after him, my next two highest wizards are my fire and my ice wizard, and they're both sitting in Zafaria and Avalon.
What we need is a secret attack by a small group,
Zafaria and Avalon,
or a wizard.
And then
you defeat several.
Okay, so which quest am I on? I am on the, let's see here. Ooh. There we go. Got to go defeat some bandits. Fine, no problem. So my top wizard, level 110, is my storm. Then right after my storm, at like 90 something, is my ice wizard. After him is my fire wizard. My ice wizard's still in Avalon, and my fire wizard is just finishing Zafaria or just walking into Avalon. It's one of the two. I can't remember. And then after my fire wizard is my myth wizard, who I play together with my daughter. So we do a myth storm combo, and they're sitting in Zafaria right now. And then after that, I have my death wizard, and he's sitting here in Mushu, really right where we're at right now. There we go. Let's take care of some of these guys. So he's he's actually going through the exact quests I'm going through right now with my balance. So my balance wizards, I've already got him all caught up with. Look at all those that popped in. Let's go ahead and take a couple of those out. Okay. He's already caught up with... I wonder if I can just take one of these out with him now. I might be able to. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, so he's already sitting here, there. And so that's all 6 of my wizards right there. I used to have a life wizard, but he wasn't going very far. He was still sitting in like Crocotopia, I think. So I just went ahead and kicked him to the ground so that I could start off the balance wizard and just run a full balance quest with him. So yeah, that's where I have my 6 wizards. Now, did they ever add the potion where you could add a 7th wizard? I think they were talking about that a few months back, but I don't know if they ever did it or not. I'd have to check. You know, because I thought you could add like another wizard slot and you could buy a potion for that. I just can't remember if they finally implemented it or not. That's one of those things that I wasn't around for the final implementation because I took a little bit of break from the game before that was finally done. Ah, they did add it. Okay. So I guess I could add a life wizard in later then, since he was the one I deleted. But since none of my wizards are complete, I got plenty to work on. And honestly, I'll tell you what, I found my life wizard wasn't as exciting as some of my other wizards. I think I found my life wizard the least fun to play. I don't know why, because I think life gets pretty cool, especially as you get into the higher levels. But it was I don't know, it just wasn't as exciting to me. Maybe I was just missing out somewhere. You know, because life wizards are cool. They're fun. You know, they got it going on. You know, they got the healing thing going on. You can actually build up a pretty good attack with them, too. You just got, it takes a little bit more time. It takes a little bit more time than others. Okay, and there we go. Let's grab some health, and let's jump right back into the grinder. Oh, it's a collect quest, of course. Of course it is. Let's see if we can't get what we need out of these two guys. It seems like they're going to be stingy, though, from that first fight. Okay. Oh, hey, it's no problem, Weck. I'll be here all day if you want to send me one of your builds. And maybe if it looks good, we'll get you on today and let you start exploring and seeing what's out there. Yeah, we've been doing that for sure. You know, some of the other builders are doing other different things. Medieval stuff it's an easy way to start, I think, in Minecraft, because Minecraft lends itself really well to medieval building styles. Or at least I've always think it has, you know. I've always thought it really lent itself. Thanks. I need to add some more variation to my roads to make them look a little more natural. I just haven't had a chance to do that. And yeah, there's a lot of things I need to do in my world that I gotta get going. But this stream, I'm going to hop into the Nether because there's another farm I want to build into the Nether that I don't have. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I think it'll be a fun farm to build. You know, just gotta mess with it and make sure I got the design down. So I'm going to be looking at that this afternoon before I get on stream, so I have the plan ready to go. So that should be pretty exciting. I know on last stream on Friday night, I went ahead and built a new Nether portal above the Nether so that I can transport straight to the bedrock right above the Nether, so I don't have to break bedrock or anything, because 1.15 gives you that feature. It's super, super cool. It used to not have that feature, so I'm pretty thankful for that. It's really nice. Okay, let's see if I can't get the food out of these two bandits here. Here's where you start crossing your fingers that you can collect what you need to collect out of these two chumps. Okay, come on, guys. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Oh, nice. I got the stolen food. Now I have to go fight an outlaw. I got to defeat the Senzoku outlaws. And I think those guys are... I'm thinking those guys might be balance. Yeah, they're balance. Okay. Well, I don't think they'll be that tough. Let's go ahead and knock them down. Okay, no problem, Weck. See you in a bit. Alrighty, so let's see if I can't knock these guys out before I run out of time on the stream. Okay, so we'll throw a trap on him. Oh, there we go, beetle time. Now, with any luck, maybe I can get a good collect on these guys too, so I'm not like having to spend a whole lot of time with it. Okay, so should I try to do you know what? Sandstorm might be fun. I think I got all these extra charms now. Let's give it a sandstorm. Let's see how big of a sandstorm we can do. Okay. Let's knock a few of these out. Let's go ahead and put those up. Let's see if I can't get another charm up. And maybe with 2 charms and traps, I can finish these guys off with sandstorm. Maybe. Let's see. They do get resist. That's the downside. They do get resist. I might need to reorder my decks a little bit. There we go. Add my plus 25 next to that. Very nice. It's nice to have all these blades. Plus, I get 2 other blades from my bird when she's happy enough to give them to me. Okay, I can take that. That's not too much trouble. Very good. Here we go again. So, it looks like we only got a couple minutes left in stream, so let me just remind everybody that I try to stream my Wizard here a couple times a week. Thank you for stopping in this Sunday morning. This is kind of a late stream. I try to do them on Saturday mornings, but I appreciate you stopping and checking things out with me today. Oh, dude, you got into my fight. Okay, also, don't forget, if you're a Minecraft fan, that I do stream Minecraft at least a couple times a week. as well as I have my Let's Play on my Kimmy Say Gaming channel on YouTube. I would love for you guys to check that out. If you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. And if you haven't liked any of my videos, if you watch them, please give them a like. That really helps out the channel quite a bit, you know, and it encourages me to continue to build content that you guys might find enjoyable. So thanks everybody who's taking the time to step in and check everything out. I will probably be back on with my Myth Wizard here in the next day or so, maybe Monday or Tuesday, as we continue to try to get through Mushu and try to complete all the quests here in Mushu so we can move on to Dragonspire. We got a lot of momentum going right now, and I want to thank everybody who's taken time to check out the stream and to come on in and give me a follow. That really is exciting. It really encourages me. Love making content and having fun playing games with you guys and chatting. So I hope everybody's going to have a great day on their Sunday. Have a good afternoon. Get outside, breathe some fresh air if you get a chance, if it's not too terrible outside. And have a great day, guys. So this is Kimmy Say. See you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.